I'm not generally a klutz, but
Yeah. Well,
Worst you can ruin is a bunch of electronics, so, no problem. Yeah.
Can I pay you back in cross-stitch stuff?
Yeah, oh yeah, that'll work, yeah. That'll work just fine, yep. I hope we're going live. Should be, soon. Says 30 seconds.
20,
Someone
okay,
will show
counts
up.
down.
Well, no, we've been live 30 seconds, we just haven't had anybody.
Oh, gotcha.
Everybody lost interest, that's too bad.
Oh, here we
there
go.
There we go.
Elaine,
Hi,
hey
Elaine.
Elaine.
Hi, Lane.
Hi Elaine.
Jill Farrell. Hello.
Hey folks.
Hey.
Yay. Good. All right. Dan showed up. Jill, hi. Yay. We're here. We're in Nashville.
Yeah,
at
we
the
are.
Nashville Market.
Yes.
We are. It's fun so far. What, 3 hours?
Yeah.
We've been here? Yeah. 3 hours. Yep. Going around. It's getting busy already. I don't remember Friday night last year being as busy as it already is.
No, they
You?
didn't. They did not have as many shops open.
Oh, Susan
Susan.
Winter, Fire Poppies sponsoring 3 of our shows this weekend, and we wanted to talk to a shop owner about what it's like to do a shop owner thing at this thing. So who better than Susan Winter, owner of Fire Poppies?
And just my second time. So
Yeah. So I don't. Last year Friday night seemed pretty quiet to me.
they didn't have as many vendors that were open, and so literally there's more vendors open than not
Yes.
this time. So yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty exciting. And then also heard that in the shop owner meeting, the room was full. There wasn't a space. And what somebody said, almost a third were new shop owners.
There was, I actually sadly had to miss that meeting because my phone decided to
Oh,
go the route, and I can't not have it, so I had to go to Verizon this morning for 2 hours and
there's a good use
buy
of
a new
time.
phone, right? So I missed it. But yeah, even just some of the classes I was in this morning, there were a bunch of new shops with us. So
See, that speaks so well because when we talk about the business and how brick and mortar shops have closed up,
Yeah,
and then we
they're
get to
coming
this
back.
show and they're back, and that's
Yep.
fantastic. And then Vaughn and I going around here just the last couple hours, the new designers.
Right.
So many new designers doing really innovative stuff,
Yep.
and that's encouraging. So I mean, I think this just early on speaks really well for what we already pretty much know as cross stitch in general is really on the upswing. But this show is just
I think last year, correct me if I'm wrong, there was only 3 floors, and they added a 4th floor.
is that what it was? Yeah.
I don't think there was 4 floors full of it. So
But yeah, it's full. I mean, everybody and yeah, I mean, we were trying to go around getting some charts tonight from people. And there were several rooms even before 6 o'clock, which was the opening time.
yeah,
we couldn't get in the room.
That's kind of a guideline.
Yeah. So, all right, so
The
tell
doors
me,
open, go in.
2 years now. So last year you get your feet wet.
Yes, and
You
we
figured
did.
out.
We did not have the brick and mortar. We just had started with online. So I was just coming in and buying inventory. I didn't really have rhyme or reason for what I was
Oh,
getting.
okay.
And so this year we had pre-orders on the website, and which went very well. I was very pleased. So now we had a purpose. I had to organize spreadsheets and make sure I'm still going to those rooms.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's much more purposeful this time.
So take us through that now. So you get pre-orders.
Mm-hmm.
So that means you have to come back with at least that much material
Yeah,
for your
they
customers.
paid for it already.
Because they paid for it, and they're going to show up Monday morning wanting it.
And I'm going to be shipping, yeah.
Yeah. But then you also need to buy inventory,
Yes.
and you have effectively 2 days to do it. So do you
Yeah.
have help?
Yes, I have a friend of mine who really has been through this journey with me from the beginning. And she has taken her daughter's collapsible wagon, and we have her toting that around. And
Okay.
yeah. So she is me right now. She has my credit card and my list, and I was like, keep going. If they won't take it, just,
Yeah.
But a lot of the designers allowed you to place pre-orders, which helped them out.
Yeah.
So I know I have some guaranteed stuff, and then if people ordered after the deadline I had to have those in, then I'll just pick those up in addition, and if something happens, they'll ship it out. So
Okay, and then then on top of that, you're going to add to inventory.
Yes.
So what's the mental process that you use to decide what? Is it just literally window shopping or?
So with the ones that gave pre-orders, I kind of would look to see what people were ordering to begin with because it's still a bit of a swag for me. So yeah, I put my shop order in with that pre-order, and then for the ones that are like I went to Lottie Da and went, okay, give me that, and that, and and I'm still kind of buying 3 to 4 of stuff,
All right.
to see how that goes. But yeah, it's. This is my birthday weekend, and I get to go shopping for cross-stitch stuff. How awesome is that?
Yeah, we don't talk about birthdays because Vonna freaks out, so we don't talk about birthdays here, other than happy birthday. But Vonna just gets all it's
Just makes my heart bleep a little bit, but it'll be okay. It'll be fine.
So for you then, it's really just intuition or instinct in terms of what you buy. I think these things will sell.
Yes, and fabric's a big push for this market as well, because generally you're waiting several weeks to get anything. So the fact you can put your hands on it tonight has been a blessing. So yeah, a decent part of my budget was fabric.
Just go home with a bunch of fabric.
Get some fabric. Yeah.
So and now last year I remember by Saturday morning several of the fabric people, their new stuff was gone.
Yeah.
And so basically get what you can get because you can take that home.
Right.
And you're not waiting on a shipment somewhere.
Right. And if you think about it, when market's over, they're kind of wiped out of their inventory. And if they've gotten orders, it's going to be even longer.
Right.
So to go, oh, well, I'll order it later isn't necessarily a great plan right now.
How do you now? There's several thread people here.
Yes.
How do you approach thread? Because I assume that stuff has to be ordered, or can you take that home too?
They've got some that you can take home.
Okay.
I think they'd like a lot for you to take it home. I know Weeks will have new colors out, and I think General Art does. And I have some folks who are like, please give me the colors.
Okay.
So I'll do that.
So you even have some demand, some pre-order demand for thread colors.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We'll see.
Wow. So then is it, now, when you go home, is it a car full, trailer? How are you handling
It's a
that?
car full. We took Abby's SUV, and what I did, kind of a learning curve this year, but I took all my pre-orders. I have them stapled to the mailing envelopes they're going to go in, and as we get back to the room tonight, anything we picked up, we're going to start pre-packing that customer's mailer.
Yeah.
And then do it again tomorrow night so that when we get back, my really lofty goal is to have all
How'd
the
that
shipping
go?
labels done and all of that ready
Yeah.
so that on Tuesday I'm making a massive trip to the post office to get them out.
Okay. That's
So
your plan.
that's
All
my
right.
plan.
Yeah. Yeah, because somebody mentioned in some floss tube somewhere that all the work for the designers is over by the time they go to the shop or come to the show, but the work for the shops
is
begins.
just beginning.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, do you have an event, say next weekend, for a market?
Thursday. We're doing it this week. We're doing it this coming Thursday. We took the time to everything that was available for pre-order. We already have in our POS system. We already had online.
Okay.
So anything new that I get, we won't have to necessarily have a bunch of work to get it into the system because we have so much in there already. It'll just be printing off some barcode labels. So
Oh, that's nice.
again, I'd like to have it Thursday, and we'll see if that works out. If my staff kills me, then we'll do it next year a little differently.
So then you're actually doing quite a bit of pre-planning,
Yes.
so that when you get home, you're not up all hours of the
Yes.
night to get ready for an
Yes.
event. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And then
I'm
now
that big planner organizer person. So
yeah, here now I'm not even screen. Hi. And then this event, I mean, is it just, hey, we have the stuff, or is it refreshments and a whole thing that you do? How do you handle that?
we'll have some refreshments because I've got that really nice stitching area in the
Right.
back with a little kitchen kind of thing. So yeah, we'll have, I'll probably have some wine sitting out there.
Right.
But yeah, we'll have some goodies.
Have it, so it becomes an event
Yeah,
then.
yeah. It's from like 3 to 8, so we wanted to catch the people who could come during the day, and then for those who can't make it, it'll be in there. So
People with those full-time job things.
yeah,
Yeah. So you 2 people. So you're just going through, and then I assume you have a little slop in your budget for left field things that just really catch your eye.
Yeah, we'll see how
Okay.
that budget goes.
Okay.
I'm a girl after all, so I was like, well, if I gotta go back to the bank when I get home and pull some money to cover that, we'll just make that work.
That was the lawyer question where I knew the answer before I asked it. Yeah.
Because you never know what you find.
Right. Well, but see, that's just it.
Yeah.
You can plan all you want.
Right.
But you get to something like this where there's 4 floors that every room.
Yeah.
And you're going to see stuff that you didn't know or that
Right,
somebody
and
brought
a
at the
lot of
last
the
minute.
designers weren't putting out pre.
Right.
I mean, you just kind of go and go, oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, and ideally, anything I spend over the budget, we make in the first week or so to kind of cover those costs from the event.
That's your rationalization.
It
anyway.
is, and I'm sticking to it.
That sounds good. Yeah. Well played.
So dried fire poppies on Thursday.
So that's great. So now, and is this? I mean, this is like a candy store.
Oh my God.
Ivana's already lost it a couple of times, but so for you personally, do you snag something?
Yeah, there's a few things I'm like, that's just gonna be for me.
Yeah.
And what was so funny is last year there had been it was a kit in the stitchery that I'd seen, a while back, and tore it out and stuck it in my cubby at the house, and it was this Jacobean tree. And then they didn't have it anymore, and I was like, I can't find it anywhere. So we walked into, I want to say it was Kreinig's room, and there it is hanging on there. And it was one, and I went, whoa, that's mine.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's those magical moments.
Right. Well, yeah, that's just it. Because at heart, you're still a stitcher.
Oh, yeah.
And somebody just filled a building.
I can't
with
die
stuff.
because I got to stitch it all. But
Right.
yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
ever.
Yeah. You just hang in there. You'll be fine.
Yeah. My husband's well insured. He'll have a stay. Yeah, I'll be a fine. Yeah.
Well, Susan, thanks so much for taking time out of
Absolutely.
your mad shopping effort.
Absolutely.
And, go back upstairs and
Buy some more.
Make sure that credit card's still in one piece.
But save enough to sponsor us.
Absolutely. Sales.
So, yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so
You're
much
welcome.
for doing it.
Thanks,
Appreciate
guys.
it.
you.
Enjoy.
All right. We'll see you. Thanks.
Thanks so much, Susan.
All right. That was fun. Thank you. Off she goes to shop. To be a little sexist, is this like the ultimate woman thing?
What, to shop?
To come here and just shop your brains out?
I'm not much of a shopper.
Oh.
I'm a clicker.
And how how are you splitting that hair? No, sorry. I don't know how I can't. No. We do appreciate Susan joining us. What a terrific lady and terrific business that she has going there. And we have some other things since she's sponsoring that we'll talk about. But and then now we're doing this. The hotel, we needed a space where there was good bandwidth because we can't do these shows live in the main area because the bandwidth is used up by all the shops who are doing credit card purchases and so on and so forth. So the hotel was kind enough to put us in a boardroom where we're on a separate channel so we can do these live things. And that's why you have those beautiful curtains behind you. And so we're in this boardroom doing this, which doesn't help you see the show. Mm-hmm. So when we get done here tonight, we're going to go and do a video and walk around the complex so you can see what it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's important, and I'm glad that you had that idea because that was Gary's idea to do that. Cause
One for me, write that
he's
down.
a professional. But anyways, that was one thing that in my mind, and I mentioned that to you when we came, the very first when I walked in today. In my mind, I had it like the whole thing was filled with just needlework shop or needlework designers, and that's really not the case. There's 5 floors, right. And that's, well, I guess, 4 floors?
There's 4 floors,
There's 4 floors. And so anyways, that was the only thing. But, I mean, it is smack-packed full of great, beautiful things. And I saw that on our comments here that we had some people say that they don't have needlework shops or close to them or they're looking for needlework shops. And I can help you out with that tonight because Susan, who was here with us, she is a local online needlework shop, and she wants to push herself out there as a local online needlework shop. So she's just a peck and a keyboard away to get whatever you need, and she has pre-orders and up on her website, and the website is right at the bottom of our screen. So give Susan and her staff a little post-market love at firepoppies.com.
Yep, and shipping internationally now too. So
That's right.
all of you folks, did Sharon Bruce show up? I was so busy talking to
I didn't see
Susan.
her.
I didn't, because I hope Sharon didn't oversleep. That'd be just terrible. Jessica can't join us because she's doing a weekend seminar
Away.
with Cruel Work Company, I think it is. So she couldn't join us. I'm sure she'll catch it. No, I get it. Shopping is a crowd thing. Shopping online is a solitary thinking thing. Oh, don't justify Vanna's thing. No, don't. You're just giving her. Oh no, don't do that. So all right, so 4 shows. This one and 2 tomorrow at 11 and 4. Now, see, I didn't write those down.
Yes, it's 11
11
for
and
Easter.
4 Eastern time, and then 11 o'clock Sunday.
Right.
And so we'll be sharing more of our experiences. We're going to do some videos where we're going to take you into rooms, and you'll be able to see what the displays look like. We're going to do that video tonight so you can see what it's like to go around the place and see how it's all set up. But the bulk of what we're going to do, and we're in this long boardroom at this boardroom table, and we already have piles of charts
Yep.
from designers. And so the bulk of what we're going to do in these shows is show you what people have.
Right.
And we'll just go through, and some we'll comment on, some we'll do quickly, but you'll see them. And that's why I said bring a pen and paper so you can write them down. And then you want to buy, local needlework shop, Fire Poppies. Susan will take your order anytime.
That's right.
So let's start,
Okay.
because we have a whole pile of them. I mean, we already have more charts than we'll be able to do, so we're going to have to be fairly quick with a lot of them. So I'm going to switch to a different camera so that we can talk about these. So here's our first one. These first 4 are from Hands Across the Sea samplers.
That's right.
So this is A. Thomas, 1882, the Nellies, and Nicola's been promoting this one because it has the 2 elephants in it.
Yeah.
And so that's interesting in its own right.
Yeah, almost like an Indian type flair look
Yeah.
to it, right?
Yeah. So that's interesting. And then the next one from Nicola is Ann Gardner's 1723. And here I can zoom in just a little bit here, not a lot, but so that's a nice little alphabet with some nice motifs that could be ornaments.
Yeah, and like little birds and crowns.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's that one. And then what is this?
Eliza Rule, 1824.
Here, I'll back out on that. Yeah.
And Vanna is Vanna today. And you are, who is that? Pat Sajak. Because Vanna,
yeah.
Vanna White,
Oh, because
I'm showing.
This is like the numbers.
Eliza Rule, 1824.
If you could only see the expression on her face when she does that, it's so special. Okay, and then the 4th one from Hands Across the Sea samplers is Sarah Howarth,
1835.
Now that one's interesting to me. Look at that building right there. If you're
Yeah.
into buildings, that's a nice building.
Yeah, it is. And it's
Yeah.
red.
Yep.
People like red buildings.
Yep. So those 4 are the new ones from Sassy Jack Stitchery. So that's
No.
or not from Sassy Jack Stitchery. We were just talking to Kim a little while ago, and from Hands Across the Sea samplers.
That's right.
So that's good. And then our next one.
Are pedal pushers. And these are a series of, she has like a series of little animals that are dressed up for Halloween, and they can be done individually. And she had the cutest little display for them. They're little ornaments. So they can be, look, there's a little cow with a Dracula costume on.
No, wait. No, all right. Let me just savor the little cow with the Dracula
I know,
costume.
right?
Yeah, that's pretty good right there.
I know, right? And she had these finished so cute. They're like wooden plaques with bats on the top, and she has them kind of rustically. I don't think she has a picture of them in the chart, but they are really cute. And Barbie Tingley is the designer for these, and she had these finished, like I said, individually, or she also had it finished with all of them side by side, and they were so cute. So it's like a little, Like, look at that. Muella DeVille. Did you see that? Muella DeVille.
Yeah, I did get that one. Yeah. Yeah.
So anyways, cute little Halloween for Halloween stitchers on Halloween on the Farm from Pedal Pushers. And then her new ones, I think that the blue on the farm was an older choice.
Yeah, that had been out. Yes.
Yeah, so these are her new ones. Fresh picked tulips. They were darling. And look at that, in your Easter bonnet, and she's got a little piggy and a sheep. You want to zoom in on the pig?
Can't zoom in anymore.
Oh, you can't. Okay.
That's all I got.
Oh, dog it. Spring primrose.
Now that one, I like
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
With the black around the flowers, that just really makes that whole thing pop, doesn't it?
Yep.
And then this is I believe that she said this was her market exclusive, and it's called Pussy Willows.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if the Pussy Willows are out.
I don't know.
I don't either. Okay. So thank you to Barbie Tingley of Pedal Pusher Designs. Look her up, people. Again, you can look her up on...
Yeah, does she have a website on that? Nope, don't see it.
Oh, here, I missed one.
Oh.
This was an original sampler that she came out with. It says, "Walk with me where the wildflowers grow." Isn't that pretty? I really do like that. Little violets.
Yeah, Pedal Pusher Stitchers Facebook page is where you find her.
Yeah.
Pedal P-E-T-A-L, not P-E-D-A-L, P-E-T-A-L, Pedal Pusher Stitchers Facebook page.
Yep.
She has some cute designs. Those
And
are
she
nice.
was a really nice lady, too.
Yeah, not to mention.
Yeah,
Not to mention.
All right. Now, the next thing that we have is Teresa Curry, who is a delightful young lady, and she is Needle Bling Designs.
Yep, here I'm going to zoom back out a little bit.
Okay, and then here's a little, I'm going to put it sideways.
Yeah.
Isn't that cute? A little truck with a pumpkin and a crow. This is her newest from Nashville. Here is a Hoppy Easter. Hoppy Easter. Isn't that cute?
I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, Senorita Stitches, most interested in seeing any market exclusive. We're
trying.
We'll try and get every market exclusive we can latch onto.
There is Bloom by Needle Bling Designs, Teresa Curry.
Oh, wait a minute now. Stitcher Mel says she has an Etsy store. Does she mean?
Yeah, Pedal Pusher does, and she also sells her those bat ornament
Yeah.
wooden
Okay.
things. She told us that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome Summer from Needle Bling Designs. Cute. Seasonal. This is
Here, let me
really-
see that. Pardon me while I just ponder that.
Okay.
Oh, I see what she's doing.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's like you change it out from season to season. A Merry Christmas, I thought this was cute, especially the little, how she has like those little ornaments around the Merry Christmas. I like her wording on that, or her lettering.
Yeah.
Here is a blue truck filled with big Easter eggs.
What is that? Rear view Easter?
Yeah, isn't that cute? And then this is Darling, this little chicken with a wagon. That's kind of blown out.
What is
a
it?
little
Here,
bit.
let me see if I can help that.
I think this one is particularly darling, and how she has it finished is really cute.
Let me see if I can help that a little bit. Not really. It's just blown out.
Okay,
I tried.
let me see if I can move it up just a little bit.
There.
Like that.
Yep, there we go.
There we go. Isn't that cute? I love it. It's on that yellow linen.
Well, she's got like chicken wire behind her.
Yeah, it's like
in the
finished on a
finishing.
chicken wire.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
And then stitching makes me happy. Isn't that cute? Little pin cushion.
Yep.
Make a tomato.
Yep.
Stitch a tomato. And then this would make a lot of stitchers happy. You can stitch this and put this on your door. My stitching room. So there it is. Teresa Curry of Needle Bling Designs.
Yes.
All right.
Needleblingdesigns.com.
Yeah.
Look at that. There we go.
Awesome. All right. Next thing is this Mr. Tom, Strutting Tom from Lindy Stitches.
Can I just say, we saw the finished model
And it's much like always. It's better in person.
because I could care less about turkeys, but that one kind of caught my eye when Stephanie was showing it on her video, and then when you see the thing, the real
In
thing,
real life.
it more than caught my eye.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
And the use of her colors here and the use of the shading. Look how that, with the
Yeah.
overdyed floss, how that all kind of, I just really like that. Yeah, he is very cute.
Yeah,
Darling.
boy, when I saw it, because I wanted to see that in her room, the real thing. Yeah,
Yeah, cute.
bingo.
Cute.
Good one, Stephanie.
Yep.
That's a good one.
And then is Oh Happy World from Lindy Stitches.
That was one what she gave as a gift and then gave it to a friend as a gift and then made it into a chart.
Isn't that cute?
So that's nice, yeah.
And I think that she finished it on a box, if I'm not mistaken. Do you remember?
Yes, she did. She had a
Yeah.
box with a little drawer in it kind of thing. Yeah.
Cute as can be. Really
Yeah.
cute. All right.
So Lindy Stitches there, yep.
Penelope's Posy, is this an exclusive? Or this was last year's exclusive, and I think that she brought it out for everybody to have.
Yep.
Maybe. I don't know that for a certain, but we've
We'll
talked to
go
a
with
lot
that.
of people. Yeah,
we'll go with that. We're going to go with that. You can get it anyway.
You can get it, yeah.
It's not all you care about is you can get it.
So Lindy Stitches here, what is the name of this one? As for me, I am poor and needy, but the Lord takes thought for me. That is really cute. I don't remember seeing this in her room, but I was really looking at that turkey.
Yeah.
The turkey is really darling.
Yeah, we glommed onto the turkey. Let's
Yeah.
have a repeat for the turkey
Yeah,
here.
let's go.
Yeah, let's bring
Turkey.
the turkey back.
Bawk,
Yeah.
bawk.
I think she got it.
Oh no, the turkey doesn't go walk walk.
No.
They go gobble 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 gobble. And then he walks off. Dun, 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 dun. Oh,
Are you okay?
I am good, okay. I'm a little
sure?
slap happy.
No charge for sound effects, folks. They're absolutely on the house.
Mary,
The only reason they're
Mary.
free is because they're so bad.
That's right, bad. Mary, Mary, needleworker, how does your garden grow? With hand-dyed fabric, floss, and pins and scissors lined up in a row. Isn't that cute? And you know what? The first thing when I saw this design when she first did a preview is these shoes. Aren't those shoes
Yep.
fabulous?
Yep.
I would own some shoes like that if I could walk in heels.
You know what those remind me of?
What?
The Wizard of Oz, the Wicked Witch of the.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Remember when she melts away and then with just the boots sitting there?
Yeah, cute design.
Sorry.
And she stitched it in two different colorways. One is on black fabric and one is on the color fabric that's pictured here. And you can see that, I believe, on her Etsy store maybe? I don't know. Anyways, it's there.
Beth Fred wants to know how many beers. Actually, Beth, this is happening alcohol free.
Yeah, water. We're on water. We are on low octane water tonight.
Which is a sad statement. Because beer should be behind this.
That's right. Okay, so now we're going to new designer. Showing here at the market is Bendy Stitchy.
Michelle Garrett.
Yep.
With some new designs. Yep.
That is.
Are we zoomed all the way in? What is that one called?
Literary Alice.
Literary Alice. Yep.
Cute. And you're okay, I guess. I guess I could stitch that for you and give it to you.
You could.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
okay, I guess. You're all right.
See, but that one, take that one. Take that one.
This one?
See, I'm not so sure I'd say you're okay, I guess, but that is a real nice design to put in some other words.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost what are those called? Those folk art.
Dan Healy says it's the butt shots. I didn't ask you, did we get a double butt shot or did you just go with the one butt shot?
I got one on Monday and one on Thursday.
Oh.
Yeah, I am fully loaded. Okay. So, what are these called? Tell me, what are those called? Like Pennsylvania Dutch.
I don't know.
Oh gosh, with the watercolor. What are those called? There's a name for that. I don't know. Anyways, you're okay, I guess. You're okay is the name of it. Then she has a little strawberry, and it's her little witch that she has showing through several of her designs. This time she is on a ladybug and on a strawberry. Mm-hmm. Very nicely finished and very cute. Very cute. Then
Pennsylvania fractures?
yes, a fractor. Yes, that's what it is. Thank you. Who said that?
Well, several people have come to your rescue.
Okay, thank you, people. Thanks for coming. I can't thank right.
There's a whole parade of people who have saved your butt.
Okay, good. Thank you. Thanks for everybody having my back. All right.
The one with the B12 shot in it.
That's right. Here is Rolodex Morning Sampler. No grave can hold my body down. I'll crawl home to her. Rolodex Morning Sampler for all you what is that? Morbid stitchers?
Morning. Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Morbidity stitchers. What? There's something Wicked Wednesday or something that people stitch those on.
Oh yeah, the people do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Witchy Wednesday or something.
Fractors.
Okay.
Now I'm curious about this fractor thing. Is
Oh
that
well, I'll show you all about that.
okay? I'm about to get educated after
Yeah,
the show.
After the show, we got that going on.
Okay.
So thank you to Bendy Stitchy for letting us show her offerings here.
Yep.
And then our last showing for today. Now, folks, we had to pace ourselves this morning, today, because we got here just like 4 hours ago, maybe 3 hours ago. Not long, anyways. So our last little show.
Well, we rifled through all those in that short
I
time.
know, right?
What the heck's wrong with us?
Well, we got lots to talk about, Gary.
Oh, we do? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Little Stitch Girl. Little Stitch Girl is here at the show. She is also a new designer. Her name is Jordan Nicole.
There, Dark 13 stitching.
Yeah, Dark 13. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for helping me again. And I saw this last year when she had this posted. It was right around 4th of July, and I just love that. Doesn't that look like America, just like
Yep.
Main Street America?
Yep.
And Trick or Treat, Smell My Feet. That's cute, isn't it? I just love that little. And the way she has these finished are in cubes, and they're so cute. They really are. Fa La La Lane. Fa La 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 Lane.
She has a real knack there for making these little scenes, doesn't
Yeah,
she?
they're really
go back to
cute.
that. Yeah, see, there's a little something going on there. I like that.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I really do like this. 'Tis a season to be jolly. I really like that. Look at that little elf. Isn't that cute?
Mm-hmm.
And look, Santa is down the chimney.
Yep.
Cute. And then the last one is Blossom by Blossom, Spring Begins. And you want to know what? This is her card. And a lady that is my fan is the model stitcher of 2 of these designs. And so I want to give a personal shout out to Marianne Golick. Marianne, thanks for being my fan. They called me up specifically to take their picture with me and to give me these designs and to tell you or tell me that you were my super fan and that I needed to shout you out. So thank you, Marianne Golick, for being my fan. I appreciate that sincerely. And I'm sure she likes you too, Gary.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the case. Yeah, that there's no doubt that she likes me too. Yeah, that guy got that. Yeah. Matter of fact, if I had a pen, I'd write that down just so I didn't forget it. Yeah. Yeah. So we've had what you guys drove this morning.
Yep.
You and Katie and Ellie and Keith.
Right?
Yes, one of the great shots of our time is the one Vanna posted on Instagram of Keith driving with the girls in the back. Keith looking absolutely thrilled.
He has been totally thrilled about the whole situation. And when we and you were just right behind us, but they were coming in on I-65 and we were coming in on I-40, I think, or 24. Anyways, we came a little bit more west than what Gary and Margaret was coming through.
There, we love Gary. See,
I
take
know.
that.
Yeah,
Take
I
that.
know.
That's one for me.
I'm telling you, Gary is more popular in reality than I am.
No. That's not it at all. The hug fest for Vanna, I just get out of the way. I tried to shake a couple of hands, just got blown over because of the hugging. And so now I just walk in and get out of the way and let that all happen. No, that's, no.
Yeah.
It's,
You know, when you got it, you got it.
Is that what happened? Okay.
That's funny.
I'm going to ask your girls about that later. Yeah. Yeah. And they'll roll their eyes and, just move on. So, you, that you were telling. So Margaret and I pull into the...
And we're up in our room, and I go, I see you, and Gary texts back, well, that's special. It warms my heart. And I took a picture of his car through my window, and so I saw him get the picture, and he was like looking, and then he looked up, and he got out of his car, and we were like in the window waving at him. And so we went out to lunch, and
So I can't tell you, as I'm unloading the car, how creepy it is to know that you guys are up there watching me.
we did not watch it. We didn't watch
I didn't look up. I wasn't going to look up because I thought, no, I'm not
We'd be up there going,
I was not going to look up at all because I was just creeped out.
Oh, shoot. And then we went out to, and so Keith really hasn't said much. And we went out to lunch, and he said, like, what, maybe 3 words?
Yeah.
Keith isn't, not a very good big talker. That's because he says he doesn't have a chance to talk. Get a word in edgewise. That's usually what he says.
Well, he speaks truth. He speaks truth. With you three, he speaks truth. Yes. Yeah. No, sorry, he's right. Yeah. So then they went on to tour.
Yeah, they went to the Parthenon down at Centennial Park, which is an exact replica of the Parthenon in Greece, with the same size statue of Athena in there.
Right there. Gary's
Groupies.
Oh.
I know. There are Gary's Groupies.
That might be getting a little on the creepy side.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, so they did that. They walked, and then they walked here.
Yeah. What?
They walked down here because they were so sad they couldn't be with me for a while. So they walked down here to see me. And now they're back at the hotel swimming and doing the hot tub. So.
Yeah. As Katie said, swim like fishies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swim with the fishies, yeah.
Oh, Fire Poppies.
Yeah.
Fire Poppies now has Lowry stands. So Lowry stands and accessories for ordering online. They'll ship them here only in the U.S. and they're handled different than their normal shipping standards of 24 hours for in-stock merchandise. So if you have a stand or accessory in stock, they'll ship it in 24-hour time frame. If not, it's considered a special order, non-refundable, and can take 2 to 4 weeks to arrive from England. But that's really great to have. Those Lowry stands are really nice. So now we have a U.S., for those of us in the U.S., a U.S. Outlet. I don't know if I assume others do, but I don't really know.
I don't either.
But anyway, so if you were looking at a Lowry stand, Fire Poppies has them.
Right. And the Lowry stand is very similar to our, very much like Case Creation.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, which
has
we
one.
love.
Yeah, we do love
Yeah.
them. So.
Yeah, that's the one that made you put all your others away.
That's right.
Yeah,
It did. I didn't go back. That and the fanny or the seat stand that made me go back too. So
You can go with Fanny stand.
I just
No.
we've been called on it so much. I feel like
That's right. I lived in the Franklin, Nashville area for many years. Centennial Park, one of my favorite places. Stitcher Mill. It's nice down here.
Mm-hmm.
I got to believe in August it's ugly, humid, hot, but it's nice down here.
It's all the flowers are already there's trees already blooming or flowering.
Whatever they do. Yeah.
And the grass is green. It's very nice.
Yeah. So Margaret Parr, they must have hit the pool. It's quieted down. We do have a lot
Of 8-year-old hockey players. I thought so because I saw hockey players.
Well, that's what it is.
Yeah.
We just saw Gary's name on my calendar this weekend and wanted to know. Oh, my son saw Gary's name on and wanted to know who I was seeing from this weekend. It's all safe. Yeah. I was thinking of the artisan one.
What?
I missed that.
Oh.
I don't get that.
Artisan. There's another.
Artisan?
Yeah, but the Case Creation, we don't have the art. I don't think ours is the artisan.
I don't know.
Ours is just the floor stand.
Yeah.
So.
Crazy humid in August. Yeah, I somebody who had moved down here from Illinois quite a while ago, a lady I worked with, she said that in Illinois we tend to be confined to quarters in January and February, and down here in July and August you're pretty much confined to air conditioning. Yeah. I believe that. Yeah. But it's beautiful down here. Yep. So the kids were doing that, and Margaret just went to the room. She says, "I'll spend the afternoon in the room."
And she
Everybody
said,
go away.
"Yeah, she said that she was going to feel good. She was
just
relishing
fine,
it by herself."
Yeah. Peace and quiet in the room. Yeah, she was just go away, go do your thing. Yeah. So I wanted to ask you, because we really haven't had a chance to talk. Initial reactions about this thing?
It's not as big as what I thought it was going to
Okay.
be. That I had it in my mind that it was just floors and floors and floors. Everyone has been warm and inviting to us and has been, but I don't feel like it's that busy, because videos that you had shown before, there was people on people on people, and somebody said that the real busy is tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm looking forward to, seeing what I got to see. I mean, they're here to do. You can tell that the designers are here to do business.
Yeah,
They are all business-like. I mean, they're not, like get out of my face, but I mean, they are, they're here to do business. And I think that it's wonderful that they have this venue that they can come and, make contact with the shop owners that sell their products and meet face to face and make some money on the side. And Gary and I are happy to be here to support that situation in anything that we can do to help the whole industry and showcase their products. So,
and it is fun to watch because for a lot it's kind of a homecoming thing because all these people, designers, I think designers in general interact more, but shop owners I don't think as much because they just got their businesses to run. So you can see that people sitting at tables and talking in corners, and you can tell it's just a weekend to get caught up. But now I remember last year on Saturday in particular, I tried to talk to a couple of shop owners, and it was high, it was cordial, but look, I got to get going. I got to keep going. I have orders to pick up. I have things to buy. I've got an event next week.
Yeah.
So many shops will have an event next week, like Susan was saying, for the market. And I got things to do, and I was glad to hear Susan mention about the collapsible wagon.
Yeah.
Because that is a tool that a lot of them use, is like those radio flyer collapsible wagons, and they'll just walk around and just fill them up, and it's fun to watch. And then like you will see more tomorrow because we haven't seen any real shopping, but people with their clipboards and their lists of things is interesting. And now tomorrow we didn't get to see too many of them, but we'll get to see the finished rooms.
Right.
Yeah.
Now somebody asked just now how many designers are there? There are 2 whole sheets of designers, of exhibitors. So I'll run through them. Accoutrement Designs, Adam Original, Amy Brucken, Annie Bees, Annie Brinkley, Avalia, who supported us.
Krista West, yes.
Yeah. The Bee Company, that's that little lady from, I think, France that makes the...
Because what do we got? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. This is great entertainment. Watching me count. 24, 27, 30. So there's 35. Yeah.
So, let's say, so that's 70, so 140.
Yeah,
About 140.
Yeah.
A lot. Pickle Barrel Designs, Val Stuff, Yarn, Zappy Dots is here. And then you have all your designers, and we'll try to get, something from as many as we can that want to share their designs with us.
Yep. Yeah. Is there a stitcher? I don't think there was. Oh.
I think that they're talking about the damage. We did not see any damage the way we came.
No, we did see some damage a little bit, but I don't think we went through. We must have gone around a lot of it. But yeah, there was some definite tornado damage. But tornadoes. If anybody's been in an area with a tornado, it tends to be a line of things, and then the surrounding stuff is rarely damaged very much. But yeah, we did see some. But now see, Franklin is south of Nashville, and that storm went north, across the north side of Nashville, so not affected down here.
Kathy Rees. Beth, can you tell me what her name, like her design name is? Because I looked and she's not listed as Kathy Rees. Does she have a design house name? I saw one needlepoint painted canvas.
Debbie Woodard.
Yeah.
Painted Pony is here.
Yeah, I want to go in there.
Kathy Rees, isn't she? She's needlepoint, charted canvas. She's usually here.
What's her name?
I don't remember her name. Will we be showing any of the new threads? Yeah, we're going to work on that. We have not gotten to the thread people. The ones that we went by were closed.
Yeah. And I think that people don't understand that. Not every designer or exhibitor opens their room on Fridays. And I would say the majority do not open their room on Friday.
It looks, I'll be curious when we get done to see how many actually opened up. But yeah, there is a good number. Needle Design Delight, she's here, yes.
Needle Delight,
yeah. She's here, Beth. We'll get stuff.
Something.
Yeah, we'll get stuff. Guaranteed. Teresa Kogut, on her last video, says she must meet Vana.
We met her. I
We met
hugged her. Yeah. She saw us and she hugged both of us. And we tried to get some patterns of hers and they were on their way out. So we'll try to do that. Get some patterns sometime this week.
Yeah, that was one where I actually got a hug.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the time it's just get out of my way.
You got one
I
first, I think.
I think I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
One for me.
Yeah.
50 for Vanna.
All right. Oh. 50. I think it was more like 100. No, I'm teasing.
I think it was too. Yeah. Yeah. What else? What else have we seen?
Oh,
know.
gosh.
I don't know.
Well, the one, I love the one little sheep needle threader that I sent to you. What's the name of those people? Oh, gosh.
No.
Puffin and Company.
Yeah.
They're here.
Yeah.
And that made me happy when I saw that because I just really love their stuff.
Yeah, can't wait to see what Blackbird brought. Closed up.
Yeah.
Lights out, closed up. We'd like to see too.
Yeah, we'd like to see too. Let me tell you.
Yeah, that's frustrating. I appreciate they all have their reasons. But yeah, they were closed up. Brenda Gervais was closed up too, right? I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, we wanted to see. Those were a couple we went to right away. No, not even there.
No.
So clearly set up.
Yeah.
Does Teresa Baird have a new design?
Well, she was close too.
Yeah, she was close too. So we'll
when
be
we
working
went
on
by,
those.
I don't know. We'll go afterwards. See, this is prime time. We are coming to you at prime time of when they're out there working right now.
Yeah.
But we wanted to get this in at a decent time so that everybody could get us tune in and see what our
Right.
first.
Shepherd's Bush. I didn't see if they were
I
here.
saw Shepherd's
Okay.
Bushes here, and they were not open.
Yeah. So tomorrow we'll be here crack of dawn tomorrow, and get as much as we can. It gets busy, but we'll get as much as we can because the Friday night thing is kind of hit and miss. Vonna, you must be in. Yeah, she is. I've seen her actually drool a couple times. It was, fun, but not. Yeah. European designers.
Yes, there is. Nikki's Designs is here. Romy's Creation is here. Julia, what's her name? A, B, C, D, F, G. Julia Punti Antici is here. How do you say that? Anyways. She's here. So, yes, there are European designers here. The bee company, the little bee company, she's European.
Yes, that's right. Saw her. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, we'll try and get all those. Little House Needleworks, somebody asking?
No, Little House Needleworks never comes to market, but they do have a release, and it's not going to be an exclusive this year. It's open for purchase from all people, and it's a very large design. It's really a darling design. So I know that she was going to do an exclusive video on the Facebook group, Little House and Country Cottage Needleworks stitching group today at 3 p.m. So if you don't belong to that, maybe you need to traipse on over there or see if it's on her Facebook Little House page because she was going to do it's going to be released tonight for the public to see, and I think she was going to do a sneak peek in the stitching group.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
So it's cute. It's very cute. Big though.
Yeah.
Lots of stitching, but
Yep.
it's darling.
One thing that we've seen, and we'll show more tomorrow, is original samplers.
Yeah.
I had mentioned on the show Wednesday that was something I was going to focus on because I was getting a sense that there were several, and already we've seen a number of original samplers, which I think are.
Yeah.
I was saying to Marga, and Marga was politely listening.
Marga and Keith have to listen to all this stuff.
Marga's a saint because she was politely listening, but because she doesn't care. But I think it's interesting dynamic, the original samplers and the reproduction samplers. Mm-hmm. Because the reproduction samplers have the history and all the things, but the original samplers, we're really starting to see some people do, I think, some really creative things that and they don't. They have a reproduction feel to them. Mm-hmm. Can I say that?
Yeah. An antique feel.
Yeah, but they're original, and I think there's some real nice work being done in that area. And so I think it'll be interesting to see, say, next year, how that comes together. if we start to see more, because when you do a reproduction, you got to buy the sampler or work off of a ton of photos. You got to deal with a worn out thread and so on and so forth. You don't have to do that with an original.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, and think about that. I mean, one of the original samplers that we're going to talk about tomorrow is the Blue Flower, Janine's sampler, the Huckleberry, right?
Oh, and that's a nice one.
It's gorgeous in real life. I mean, it's gorgeous on the pattern, but it's, it's like everybody says, when you see it in real life, it's like, whoa, you just like,
Matter of fact,
your mouth drops.
Matter of fact,
we're going to show Janine's here because we got it, but we didn't want to. We're going to want to save some stuff for next week, or not next week, for tomorrow.
But it fits the. I just think it's an interesting dynamic that seems to be emerging with these samplers. And so here we'll go over to the other camera. So that's Janine's.
The Blue Flower.
The Blue Flower. Huckleberry Farm. We'll show this again tomorrow because we really want people to see it. But to me, that's every bit as good as a top flight reproduction sampler.
Yeah.
And everybody's is fun to stitch with interesting elements. Well balanced, things put in place there. Has kind of a theme to it, and I think that's interesting that we see several of these. Mm-hmm. And we're going to try and bring you as many of them, but I think it's an interesting dynamic because it's the sampler part.
Right. And
Teresa Baird is one who is a classic example of just a whole parade of big, beautiful original samplers.
Yeah.
Each like the ones from her New England's or 13 original colonies. Mm-hmm. And they're just big, beautiful, and equally challenging. Mm-hmm. Colors, mm-hmm. motifs, all kinds of things. So it would just be interesting to see how that plays out. Well, I don't know.
The whole thing, first of all, the color of linen that this is stitched on just is reminiscent of huckleberries, first of all, right?
Right.
And then look at that house. Don't you want to live in that house? I do. It has a big wraparound front porch. All those windows. I'd have little candles in the windows at night. And when I stitch, I like to tell myself a story as I stitch about what I'm stitching. And so that's the story that I tell about that. There's a swallowtail butterfly, a bear, because I'm a mama bear.
Is that what happened?
Yeah. And I don't know, birdhouse. Is that a birdhouse? Little birdhouse.
It's a bee. Is it a bee? One of those bee scuff? Yeah. But Janine has a real talent. I think last year with her bee design, mm-hmm. I think that was probably the hit of the show.
I think, yeah.
And then you wonder, all right, that was her first year. You wonder, coming back this year, is she going to be able to deliver? Yeah. And I think, particularly with this one and with a couple of others, she delivered and surpassed.
Right.
She really has a nice eye and talent for these designs.
Yeah.
And so it's just, that's something I've just been watching is what's going on with these samplers, because it's much more than just reproduction samplers mm-hmm. by a long shot. It's mm-hmm. really becoming much more than that.
Yeah. So, and there's lots of, we've been here just a short time, and, believe it or not, there's some, we can't get design patterns for some people because they're afraid that they're going to sell out. Right. And so they didn't want to show us, give us their samplers yet or their charts yet. So we're really going to work hard on getting everything that we can and show everything that we can and do everything that we can to share with you this weekend so that you can be a part of it. Because, I don't know why. It's just interesting. It's exciting.
It's fun to do.
Yeah.
It's fun to do. And Teresa Vanette, she was closed.
Yeah.
Couldn't get to her, so.
I imagine she's open now. Yeah. I imagine she's open now, but when we were there, because I looked through her I tried to peek through the crack in her window, and she was closed, so.
Right, yeah. So, we're everything we can to get these. I know if Haynes Sampler is original or repro. Don't know Haynes Sampler. Mm-mm. Oh, I think Bigfoot. What did Brendan?
Yeah, Brendan from the Blackberry Rabbit.
Linen and Threads.
Linen and Threads. They're the Linen and Threads, right. And I guess they took
was
back
funny.
took back a Bigfoot sticker last year when they were here, and so their friend, when they arrived in America this year, had a Bigfoot doesn't believe in you T-shirt and gave it to him, and then Bigfoot doesn't believe in you bumper sticker, and so
doesn't believe in you either.
I told him I wanted his shirt.
So he was proudly wearing that. Bigfoot doesn't believe in you either. Yeah.
And then back we had some back a ways. We had some asked questions about why does Little House not come to market, and it's because Diane does not fly. She is does not like to fly, and so that's how come she doesn't come. So it's not like she, not too good for market or doesn't want to partake. It's just that she's one of those people that is afraid of flying, or it makes her upset to fly, I guess. She's anxious about flying, so she doesn't come. And then it's a long way to drive from Arizona, so
That would be a
that's
long.
it'd be a
that's
long haul.
Yep.
So Hoffman has her designs each
Yeah.
year.
Yeah. Your shop can get them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can get them easily. Let's see what else. Oh, Fire Poppies framing orders April 1. So you can start getting your framing done at Fire Poppies April 1. And then also, I'm pretty excited about this. They are now carrying county canvas needlepoint charts and supplies. Pretty excited about that.
Nice.
That's pretty good. And then 200 count muslin for those who do surface embroidery.
Yeah.
So she's covering the deal here. It's at Fire Poppies, right there at the bottom of the screen, firepoppies.com.
Yep.
You know what I think? I think we're going to call this
Good.
tonight because we have an hour to go do that video
Yeah.
and to get some more charts and see what's going on. And then it closes for the night.
Yep.
So I think we're going to end it here. Mm-hmm. And then we'll go do a video and we'll get that posted tonight so you can kind of tour around with us at the market. And then back here at 11 tomorrow morning. Mm-hmm. And we'll go much longer tomorrow morning. We'll do a whole bunch of charts tomorrow, so we'll go much longer and see what we have.
I forgot my Pigpen badge, but I have already been
Oh
called.
no, you forgot!
I've already been called Pigpen twice. I'm gonna have to get a Team Pigpen T-shirt.
What Kim yelled across the atrium, Pigpen. We didn't hear her though.
We didn't hear her, though.
Which is too bad because that would have been fun.
Yeah. But we saw Kim and we saw Everett. I kind of have a little bit of a crush on Everett. I do.
I don't.
I just think he's the sweetest guy.
He's a terrific guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He really is. Yeah. Oh, and that's the other thing, is all the husbands. It's of course for me it's different, but the husbands, it's like going clothes shopping with their wives.
And they're like sitting on benches outside the doors, just like
This look. Just this look.
Oh yeah.
Is she ever gonna get done? And then of course they have to be pack mules.
Yeah, boy, Kim had Everett
Everett's
trained.
trained.
He had his. We went up to talk to him, and we were like, "Okay, we'll talk. Talk tomorrow. I'll see ya." And Everett stood up, and he got his postal carrier bag on, and he was ready to go to work.
He is trained, yeah. But it's so funny because and there aren't a lot of men, but it's so funny because they're just sitting there like, just try on the dress, buy something, get me out of here. Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Poor guys. Yeah. I'd feel the same way, but I'm interested.
That's right.
What is this here? Please get a close-up of Teresa Baird's Virginia. Oh, count on it.
We're gonna try
do
Teresa, everything. Yeah.
I am a big Teresa Baird fan, and we are going to raid her room. Trust it. Count on it.
Right.
Yep. My keyboard isn't working correctly. Uh-oh. Have a good night, Piggy and Gary. There we go.
I'll take that.
She'll take it. All right, we're going to be out. We're going to go to work and have more stuff for you tomorrow. Thanks to everybody. Fire Poppies, firepoppies.com, and we'll be back in the morning. Thanks. Bye.